My name is Tyler Hand, and I'm from Newnan, Georgia, and I'm 20 years old. And I would like to tell you all about my life story. When I was 9 years old, I was in a car accident with my little sister and my dad. We were hit by a bus. And that split moment when I was out conscious, I saw heaven for the first time in my life. And I saw that Jesus Christ saved my life. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And that year, when I was also 9, I asked him to come into my heart. That year, my sister and I got baptized together. A few years later, I felt like I wasn't living up to God's self-standards for me. I mean, I went to church, I went to small group, Sunday school, stuff like that, but I felt like I wasn't living up to His self-standards at all. When I was 16, I was diagnosed with Asperger's. And for those of you who don't know, it's a type of autism. That year also, I was diagnosed with ADHD. 2 years later, when I was 18, I also was diagnosed with OCD and dyslexia. When I heard the doctors saying those words to me, I felt like my life was in a fog. A complete fog, and I really wanted to get out as best as I could. But I knew right then and there that if God created me this way, then that's his child right there. Because I consider myself a lucky one. Because I know for a fact that there are a lot of kids out there in the world that are worse than I am. So I've been using my gifts, like singing and praising and teaching the Word of God to others who don't know it, or Him. But most of all, I've been doing really well with my life. I've been trying to turn my life around. And one step was doing that was writing songs. And I'm really good at writing songs now. And the songs I write are about Him, are about Jesus. And you know, it's just an amazing feeling writing down and printing it off and looking at what I wrote. And I feel like God's very proud of me for sending off His message inside of me. Like, I'm speaking through Him. And my life right then and there was not perfect. I mean, no one's life is perfect except Jesus, but you know, I'm still learning on how to become a godly man. And I've got a long way to go, but I'm still learning. My name is Tyler Hand, and I am second.